Nath, welcome to Defy The Odds. People know your content. Today, we want to get to know you behind the camera and who you really are.
Wow, that sounds scary, bro, but thanks for having me.
Likewise, bro, I'm honored to get you on the podcast. And for some people that may not know, Nathan is my cousin, and I am very excited to have this conversation with you. Yeah. Nath, before the growth and the attention, how would you describe yourself?
Before like the social media?
Yes,
like
before
everything?
social media.
I think I've always enjoyed telling stories. I always liked expressing myself in different creative ways. I used to make a lot of videos even before I started posting.
Yeah.
And that's just something I've really enjoyed doing.
Yeah.
So I feel very fortunate to be able to be in a position where I get to keep doing that and that people seem to like it as well.
Yeah. Yeah. Did you post all those videos that you shot previously, or there is some that you just kept?
No. I have like a whole bank of stuff that I shot but never posted. I even have some stuff that I privated as well after a few years.
Okay.
Just because like it felt like a bit cringe or like a bit.
Yeah.
Because I was like, it's been 6 years since I've been making content, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
So I really grew a lot in that time.
Yeah.
In terms of like the stories I want to tell, the ways, like the different ways I edit my videos and the ways I want to express myself.
Yeah. Wow. Also, it's been 6 years.
Yeah, it's been 6 years. It's been like the start of the pandemic.
So when was your first ever post on social media?
Probably like in terms of content.
Yeah.
Probably like February 2020.
Okay. Wow.
Yeah.
So Nath, what insecurities followed you before all the social media and everything?
What insecurities followed me?
Yeah.
I think at that point when right before I started making videos,
Yeah.
there was this like big question of whether or not I was going to go to college, and if so, which college I was going to.
Okay.
Because it felt like everybody had this idea in mind. Like all my friends had this idea. Okay, I want to be a chef. I want to be a doctor. I want to be an engineer.
Plan.
They had this plan, you know.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like they had this whole goals like listed down, and I just didn't know what I wanted to do.
Yeah. Yeah.
In fact, I took 3 gap years actually.
Oh wow.
Yeah, so
Three gap years. Okay.
3 gap years. So it took me 3 years from graduating high school to actually going to college. And in that time, I was always like frustrated and like maybe a bit confused. It's like, because nothing really appealed to me.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like I didn't know which direction, because I knew that what choice I made would like have an impact on my entire future, right?
Yeah. Correct.
So while I was postponing that decision and just kept delaying, I also made content.
Oh wow.
And I was very lucky that eventually it blew up, and it helped me have a reason to tell my parents, okay guys, I want to do this.
Yeah.
It seems to be going well. I just need some more time to focus on it.
Yeah.
And they were very nice. So even when I started college, I was skipping school just to shoot content.
Oh wow.
I just wanted to focus on content. I couldn't focus in class. I couldn't do anything. I just needed to shoot.
Yeah. Yeah.
And I'm lucky that they were very supportive as well.
Yeah,
because if they weren't that supportive,
would have changed things.
It would have changed things. Like they forced me, okay, you have to go to school every day. You have to do this. I don't think I would have been able to make. Yeah.
Was there some part of it that they didn't understand? Or
I think they didn't understand why they were paying so much for me just to skip school. I think my reasoning was that I was still getting good grades. So I was like, I proved that I don't have to go to class.
Yeah.
Because I had classes like 6 days a week, like including Saturday.
Yeah.
And from those 6 days a week, I'd probably go 1 out of every 12 days. So it's like once every 2 weeks I'd attend class.
Wow.
So they were like very shocked, and I was just honest with them.
Of course.
Yeah.
That's what matters.
But eventually they were like pretty supportive. And I think they've always like known me to be like, to be the kind of student who can't really focus in class, but who prefers to study at home.
And get the grades.
I feel like that's what matters, you know, it's the results that matter.
Of course.
So that was like my negotiation to them.
Yeah.
But I had to sacrifice a lot of like attending class, and I'm not advocating for that, but that's just what I do.
Yeah, fair enough. Nath, if social media didn't exist, what do you think you would have become?
That's a good question. I really don't know. It's hard to imagine a world without social media. Like it's like in every aspect of our lives.
For sure.
Maybe I'll take the aspects of it that I do enjoy and try to see if there's something that fits for me. Like I like telling stories. I like entertaining people. Yeah. Maybe somewhere in that niche, maybe it could be like, I don't know, an actor.
Yeah.
Or like a producer. Wow. Or I don't know. Yeah. But like something that has to do with maybe storytelling. Yeah. And just like sharing whatever is in my head.
Yeah. So during everything, when did you realize this was becoming something? Like which content was it that you were like, okay, I think this is going in the direction I want to?
To be honest, there was never like a specific moment where I thought like, oh, this is it. Like this is what I'm going to be doing. Like, it was more of like a gradual buildup, which in hindsight, I think was even better. Yeah. Because if I just got that one viral moment and like my views decrease again after.
Yeah, you wouldn't.
I think that could have demotivated me, and I don't know if I could have continued.
Okay. Yeah.
So I was just grateful that it was like a gradual increase, and eventually I started to understand better and do more things, and it just kept going up from there. Okay. But there's this one video that I did like a few years ago that I thought like, that's crazy. I've never seen that many views before. Yeah, it's a pretty stupid video. It's called Carpet Man. Where I was like, it was me and my cousin Sharon. We were like shooting in the house. It was COVID. We were stuck in the house. I was like, okay, I don't have any ideas, but I feel like I want to make a story about a carpet man. Like, so I was the carpet man and she was my enemy, and she had to try to like fight me or like try to kill me in a way.
Okay, yeah. That's interesting.
Yeah, and that video blew up, surprisingly. People liked it, so we made a series out of it.
That's amazing.
The first video got like 7 million views.
Yeah.
So we just like kept it going from there.
Wow. So how do you come up with these videos? Like, do you have like time that you just think and then like alone time to think, or do you like get inspired from something else?
I think it really varies in terms of like my thought process and everything. But most of the time, like the way I think, I would say it's the same way I used to like study for exams. Okay. Just like lock myself in a room. Yeah. And like just like sit down, do nothing until like I get the ideas.
Wow.
Yeah. So it's like, it's a very weird process. Like, you know how some people can work in cafes?
Yeah.
Like, I can't do that. Yeah. I can't have like any distraction. Just me and whatever it is I have to do.
Yeah. Fair. So as you saw the numbers and you saw the views, did anything change inside of you?
I don't know, honestly. Like, I don't know if anything changed, because if it did, it was gradual, and I can't say if it's because of social media or if it's because of my growth as a person. Yeah. It's hard to differentiate those two, because those things intertwine so much in my life, right? Yeah. But I'd say over the years, I've definitely become more grateful, more like aware of like, of the everyday things I'm doing, and like try not to take anything for granted.
Awesome. Yeah.
Yeah. And then like, I think as the numbers grew, it's more of like an excitement, I guess. I'm like, okay, there's more reason for me to keep going, to keep doing this, and people seem to like it.
Yeah. Probably motivated you more to do more and continue to post content. Yeah. And think of more ideas, right?
Yeah, I would say so. Like it felt nice, you know, like there's one thing about just telling your stories, but there's another thing telling your stories to an audience who seems to enjoy them. Yeah,
for sure. So did the growth build confidence in you or pressure?
I'd say probably both. Yeah. Probably both. Confidence in the sense like, oh, video's doing well. Yeah. Everything. People know me. People sometimes like I think the first time somebody asked for a photo. Yeah. I was like, that like blew my mind. I was like, no way. I just make videos at home and people like asking me for photos.
When was that? Do you remember that?
That was like a long time ago. That was like 2022.
Okay. That was in Jakarta or in
Jakarta? In Jakarta. Okay. I thought they were talking about my friend. Yeah. But then you were like, no, you want a photo with you. And I think that like sort of like changed how I saw things. Yeah. Because it's one thing to see numbers on a screen, right? Like 100,000 views or whatever views. But it's different to see that translate to real life. Whereas people are excited to meet you, people are excited to talk to you. Yeah. I think that's a different feeling.
For sure.
And they bring up your stories. They're like, oh, I really love the Carpet Man video. I love it when you do Sir Puja, or when you like talk about your mom and you make videos at your mom. I think that sort of like makes you feel really good. For like sure. People actually specifically point out what they enjoy.
Exactly. And it's like also you bring joy to their lives, because when people see your content, they laugh, and maybe that changes their whole mood, you know?
Yeah.
I'm very excited. So. Yeah. Have you ever felt trapped by your own image though?
Trapped by my own image? Like, what do you mean? Like, can you specify?
So, you know, like who you are online and who you are offline is different. Have you ever felt like there's a bit of, like you have to be that person online, offline, or do you always separate that?
Oh, okay. Yeah. So I think who I am online is just an exaggerated version of who I am offline. Yeah. Fair. So like when I was a kid, I make a lot of videos where it's like I'm saying I want to be Chinese. Yeah. And that comes from it's partly a fact, because when I was a kid, I genuinely wanted to be Chinese. Okay. Like, cause all my friends were Chinese. Yeah. All the girls I liked were Chinese. I was like, why can't I just be Chinese? It'll make things 10 times easier. Yeah. So like I was able to just translate that into a story. Yeah. And so I feel like
there's fact to that.
There's like a little bit fact, like relating to my personal life, growing up. And it's just exaggerated versions, you know.
I understand. Yeah. Okay, so what part of influence and growth do people not see in you? Like, you know, a lot of people see the numbers, but is there something that they don't see in this journey? Like maybe we spoke a bit about pressure, but is there anything else that people not see? Is it the long hours, or is it like times where, you know, maybe you keep shooting and then you keep repeating and repeating the shoot and it doesn't work, and you may have to change the story or change something.
Yeah. I think definitely. I feel like a lot of people don't see that. I feel like what we do, it's it's ever changing, I would say. Like you come into the plan, and things go wrong, things go different, and you just have to come up with things on the spot because you don't get second chances in this. Like sometimes you already have a place ready to shoot. You already have the talents or the people coming to shoot with you.
Yeah.
And suddenly somebody's sick. Suddenly somebody doesn't bring their outfit. Oh, okay. And everything is just different, right? Like it's more of like coming up with things on the spot as well. And I'll say a lot of it that's hard would probably be translating what I have in my head to what's in the shoot.
Understand.
Because there's so many different variables that come into it.
Yeah.
Like for example, today I was shooting in a gym. I had to do like a high rock session, but I got super sick last night. Like I had a fever. I couldn't do anything. So I had to quickly change the story, but I still had to show the high rock session.
Understand.
So it went from me being a Chinese person who's trying high rocks. It's now translating into the story of a sick person trying high rocks. Oh, I had to quickly change the video and the concept. So that the audience will still get it. And the video isn't wasted. Because imagine if I just tell the person, oh, I'm sick, I can't come today.
Yeah, then
and then he booked the whole high rock session. The people are coming, ready to shoot everything. Yeah. So a lot of it sometimes anchors to like, it boils down to you as well, you know?
Yeah. How do you react though sometimes? Like this morning or yesterday, were you calm through it? You were just like, I need to think, but because this is probably not the first time that happened, right? Then you had to change things around. Yeah. Are you normally calm through it or just like panicking?
Okay, like God's grace, I feel like I never panic when things go not according to plan when I'm shooting. Yeah. Because things almost never go according to plan. Like, I would say the times that things do go according to plan are probably like 10% of the time. Yeah. So it's a part of the job, you know?
Understand.
And I know like problems do arise. Like sometimes you have problems with location, with the actors, the cameraman, the crew. Yeah. Like there's always miscommunication with the props as well. But that's the thing also. That's the good thing of the role that we play. Is that everything is just more about how you tell the story. Yeah. It's not that it has to be a specific story. It's just how the story is conveyed. Yeah. So that's why I'm always calm when it goes to it, because I know there's a solution and I just need to think about it. Yeah. Because panicking in that moment, it's not going to do anybody any good. Yeah. Like there's a lot of people who depend on me. Like as the main like talent in most of my videos. Correct. If I like panic or if I get angry or if I get like stressed or anything, it's going to rub onto the other talent. It's going to rub onto the crew. It's going to rub on to everybody. Yeah. And if like the person that they're looking up to is feeling unsure, is feeling panicky, that's going to translate to the performance of the rest of the team, right? For sure. So you just got to have like a strong face and just keep doing it.
Yeah. That's amazing though, because sometimes we tend to panic and we can't get out of it. And in that moment, you know, you're just so lost in the whole panic and you want to continue, but you're scared, you know, you're thinking about what to do, but it's amazing that you're calm because I think it's a blessing. It's definitely a blessing.
Definitely a blessing. Yeah.
So Nath, with your friendships, I'm not going to ask you about romantic relationships unless you want to answer.
It's up to you. I'll try to be fake though.
Yeah, you have to be.
I'll drop in a few details, but like nothing too concrete.
Too spicy.
Yeah.
So like with this growth, did it make relationships harder or was it easier?
I think it's definitely a double-edged sword in terms of like, more people want to be my friend. More people slide into the DM, but not necessarily. But sometimes you don't even know if they want to be your friend or they want to get to know you because of social media or because they genuinely like you as a person.
That's dangerous.
That's the thing. That's the problem, right? Yeah. So I'm always like sort of like wary. I'm always like having these thoughts and I honestly haven't been able to figure it out. Like I'm getting a better sense of it, like with intuition wise, in terms of like, what does this person really want? And like, because it's not a nice feeling, you know, like you think you're friends with somebody and it turns out like, they just want something this whole time. Or like, you just, like it'd be nicer if you're just honest about it from the start, right? For like, sure. I'll respect that a lot more rather than somebody pretending to be my friend and like, trying to just get
something from you.
Get something from me eventually or like plan something. But I would say, it's pretty interesting. I'm still trying to figure it out. But I have to say like, I have a really good group of friends and
awesome.
I'm just lucky to have them. Like they're really good, my good support system. And in terms of relationships in general, like it's good too. It's fine.
Okay. So romantic relationships is the same?
Romantic relationships, I think definitely it helps sometimes. Like it helps with the attention, but at the same time,
you want someone that's like, you know, outside that person to be genuine as well, right?
Yeah, at the same time, there's it's harder, I feel like, if the person already knows about my content when I meet them compared to if they don't know. Yeah. Because if they already know, then even though they're like super genuine, and I think it's my fault too, like I always have like these thoughts at the back of my head, like how genuine could this person be, you know? And that's something I still have to figure out, you know? I feel like I have to get better at that because I don't want it to affect my future relationships as well, right?
Of course. You're learning and it's a everyday growth process, right?
Yeah.
Nath, was there a time that you ever felt like you're burning out, like you felt just tired and burnt out?
I think so. I feel like burning out is pretty common in the industry, and I think in all industries as well. Mm-hmm. Especially, I feel like this one, in the sense that it's more of a mental burnout rather than a physical burnout. Yeah. But the thing with mental burnout is that if you're not thinking straight, if you're not doing well, if you're not thinking straight, you're not doing well, it sort of affects the videos that you make, the stories that you tell. And right now, I have a small team. Yeah. And it also affects how I lead my team and how I show up to work. Yeah. So burnouts do happen. Yeah. But sometimes you just like push through it, you know? And like, because there's no choice, like there's no alternative. Yeah. Like you do it tired, you do it sick, you just do it all the time because people depend on you, you know? People's livelihoods depend on me. It's different from back then when it was just me making the videos. Yeah. So it's like a lot of pressure in that sense that I can't afford to be burnout.
Yeah. But when you were doing the videos yourself, was there a time that, you know, you're just like, I want to rest for a bit, or you just kept going and just like, didn't matter how you feel?
I think there were periods where I rested for a bit, but I don't know if it was ever too long. I don't think I ever stopped for like more than 2 weeks maybe.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah. Because I feel like that was usually enough time for me to just reset. And get back my thoughts and my ideas.
For sure. So Nath, as you've grown, what part of you have you matured the most? Because you're very young. And you know, like starting this at a young age and this journey, I'm sure you've also realized that, you've matured in this way and you know, you've grown in this way. Is there something that you can share?
I think in a lot of different ways.
Yeah.
But I think I'm still immature in a lot of different ways as well. I don't think I'm there yet. Yeah. Like there's a lot of things I need to learn. Yeah. But in terms of how I've matured, I would say I'm better now at like communicating my wants and my needs. Like it's different. Like I think I'm better more at expressing what I want in terms of like what I ask for my team. Because I feel like being a leader and being a manager is like, it's a lot different than what I used to be doing, you know? Yeah. It's a completely different game. It's not just like making videos anymore. It's now like handling how they show up, how they perform, how they do their job. Yeah. Okay. So I think I matured in the leadership aspect. I matured in the communication aspect. Yeah. Maybe in terms of the discipline aspect as well. Yeah. Like now I feel like I take fewer days off. Yeah. Just because so much more is depending on me. Yeah. And back then it was more of a part-time gig. I was doing it during gap year, during uni, but now I do it full time. Yeah. So it's more of discipline. It's like show up or fail. It all depends on me. And I think that's the best part about it. Also like the scariest part about it. Whereas if I were to work in a company.
Yeah, then it's different.
It's different because I'm not investing my time. I am investing my time, but I'm not investing my resources. Yeah. Nobody's depending on me really. Yeah. If I fail, I get fired, but I can find another job. Correct. Right. Yeah. This one, it's a lot trickier.
It's all on you.
Yeah, it's all on me.
Yeah. Well, that's a good thing. What lesson, I wouldn't say mistake, but throughout everything, Nath, was there a lesson that you've learned that you can share?
I would say, like what I said before, it's just like being more grateful and being more present in the moment. Yeah. I think that really translated to, not just in terms of work, but in terms of life as well. Because there were times when I was making videos, I just wanted to get it over with. Oh, wow. And I was just like, I didn't enjoy it, but I felt like I had to do it. Okay. And it showed in my output and it showed in how I show up to work. And I was like, wait, this is my dream. Like I get to do this for a living and I'm not enjoying it anymore. Yeah. So when I started becoming more present and more grateful, like back then it was like, oh, I can't believe I have to shoot tomorrow. But now it's more like, I get to shoot tomorrow. I get to make stories tomorrow. And that's like a different like mindset shift that I had. It's just like enjoying and appreciating what you get to do.
Yeah. It's like a privilege because you love this as well.
Yeah.
And this is what you've always wanted to do. So I guess that's the biggest lesson that you can take away from it. Nath, on days that you don't feel confident, how do you keep going?
Confident in terms of like my
shooting and you know the content that you make, and because sometimes it's not that it's a guessing game, but maybe right now you already have sort of what kind of content you want to put out. But maybe at the beginning you weren't sure, right? You weren't sure, is this gonna work or is this not gonna work? Like even the carpet mat video, like you just had that idea and you put it out there.
Yeah.
And maybe sometimes, maybe whoever's watching too, they lack confidence and they're worried to like, oh, I don't want to put my content out there because I don't feel confident.
Yeah.
Yeah. So how did you push through that?
I think the biggest thing for me with confidence is the mindset of like, what do you have to lose? Like, so what if I make a video and it doesn't do well? So what if my idea, people don't like my idea? And I think that translates to every aspect of life. Like, so what if you try to be an athlete and you fail?
Yeah.
So what if you try to start a business and you fail? I always go with like the saying that the pain of regret is greater than the fear of failure. And that's something that I think about every day when I don't want to do something or I'm scared of doing it.
Yeah.
Like, I rather in 10 years look back and be like, okay, I failed, but I'm glad I tried, rather than spend the rest of my life wondering and thinking, what if?
Yeah. Yeah. That's amazing, man. That's amazing. Now, this is an important question. How do you protect your mind from comparison?
Okay. I think nowadays it's a lot harder in terms of like, I feel like I struggle with this and I feel like a lot of people struggle with this as well.
Of course, yeah.
Especially with social media. The problem with social media, it's a highlight reel. People only show the best parts of their lives, and scrolling and like looking at different things, you sort of think, wow, this kid started a business when he's 14 and he's a millionaire. Or like, this guy is super jacked. Or like, this guy has 20 girlfriends. I only have 4. Or like something like that, and it just makes you think like, there's always something you could be doing better. There's always somebody better than you.
Yeah.
And I don't know, I feel, for sure. One thing I always try to do is instead of like focusing on other people, I just focus on being better than I was yesterday.
Yeah.
If I could be better than the person I was yesterday, I've already won.
Yeah.
And I think that's a good mindset to have. Number 2, again, is like gratitude. It's just being grateful for the things you have and like, oh yeah, sure, the guy is super jacked, but maybe he doesn't have money or maybe whatever. But like, you don't know what these people are going through in their lives.
Yeah.
And you only see the good parts of their life.
Yeah. Correct.
And that's one way I do a comparison. And finally, I think a really good way is just limit social media, honestly.
Do you?
I try to. I just recently set my time limits to each app, like Instagram, TikTok, YouTube, 10 minutes a day. I'm just trying to do that. I feel like it doesn't bring me any benefit, honestly.
I agree though. It's a lot of doom scrolling and all of that.
Yeah. And unless you're going there to learn or you're going there like as a break or as a hobby, maybe a few minutes a day.
Yeah.
But the thing with social media, it's designed to make you addicted to it.
Yeah.
And designed to make you feel bad, designed to make you feel inadequate.
Yeah.
So that you feel sad, what do? You scroll more on social media.
Yeah.
So it's just like this vicious cycle,
Yeah. And it's a dopamine you get sometimes when looking at people. But then sometimes people tend to compare and then they go down a rabbit hole and then they feel bad.
Yeah.
But as you said, it's a highlight reel. Like people only show the good parts, right?
Yeah, for sure.
So Nath, what is something about you that people online misunderstand and they don't know?
People don't know?
Yeah.
What do they not know? I feel like I've showed so much in my life already.
Yeah.
I think they wouldn't know.
Or you think they know everything already?
I think they know a lot of things already.
Yeah.
Maybe they don't know like the friendships I have, the relationships I have, and like my family time. And I feel like some things are supposed to be private. And I don't really feel the need to show everything about my life.
I agree.
Because I don't think that's what people sign up for anyway. People just want to be entertained,
Yeah.
And I like to have that part of my life separate. So not everything is shown online.
I completely agree.
Also, I read a lot. So I don't think that's something people would expect from me. I love reading books. I just like to read all the time.
Amazing.
Yeah.
Which book are you reading now?
I'm reading 12 Rules of Life. I think it's by Jordan Peterson.
That's amazing.
Just started, so I don't know if it's good or not, but just started.
That's a good. I'm pretty sure that's gonna be a good book. Nath, 5 years or maybe let's say 3 years from now, what type of man are you building? Like, what do you see? Maybe where do you see yourself?
I think in terms of the man I'm building, I would say I want to be somebody that 8-year-old me would look up and admire.
Yeah.
I think that's the type of man I want to build. I want to be somebody who makes my parents happy, who makes them proud, who makes my family proud, and who does something every day that makes himself proud, that makes God proud. Like, just want to make people happy, and not lose myself in the process. I think that's important too.
Yeah, I think that's a major thing.
Yeah.
And I think like talking about that, not losing yourself in the process, what keeps you grounded then? So you don't lose yourself in the process.
I think just being honest with myself, you know?
Yeah, yeah.
Like, what is it that I truly want? What is it? Why am I doing this? Like, if I didn't have a strong pull of why I'm doing it,
yeah,
I feel like it's so easy to get lost. Like, for example, like, oh, make more videos, and then what? Make longer videos, and then what?
Yeah.
Make a bigger team. For what? So I can make more videos. Like, it's never ending if I look at it that way.
Yeah.
But if the why is anchored in terms of like, for me personally, it's like, I just want to make better content. I just want to make people laugh, and I want to enjoy doing it.
Yeah.
I want to grow my team. I want to make them passionate about this thing that I'm doing, and make us all unite towards this common purpose of just making the most entertaining and the funniest videos possible.
Yeah. Yeah.
I think that's a much stronger why, you know?
Yeah. Yeah. So you always go back to that why.
Yeah.
To keep you grounded. Okay, Nath, in closing, for people that are worried to press the post button because they're worried about what people may think and they're overthinking, they've made a lot of content, how would you address that worry to them?
I think just look at it as like doing anything else, you know? Like, you're gonna suck. It's gonna be bad. Your friends are gonna laugh at you. So what? You know? Like, it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
If you're gonna start cooking, your first omelet's not gonna be good. If you're gonna start to train for like a marathon, you're gonna suck. You're gonna be out of breath the first few times.
Yeah.
And that's a process. I feel like people just want to jump to the finish line where they're already so good at it, or they're already the best at it. But that's just not how life works, you know?
Yeah.
Like, you know the saying, like, the master has failed more times than the beginner has even tried.
Yeah.
And I think that's so true.
Yeah.
Like, if you're not willing to take the risk, then why do you think you deserve the reward?
Wow. Yeah. That's amazing. And I mean, for people that don't know too, you know, before I started this podcast, I spoke to Nath. And I remember, I don't know if Nath remembers this, but I remember him, because I told him, I said, Nath, I have my story to tell and I have conversations that I want to talk about with people. And I did ask you about sometimes the backlash and the negativity that we get on platforms. And you've been in this for a long time. And I remember you saying that, John, what if your story impacts one person's life? Do it for that one person. And I thank you for saying that, because the reason why I have also started and continued is also because I remember that. And, you know, I'm doing it for that one person. So thank you, Nath. And I'm very honored to have you on the podcast. And I thank you for sharing your story. And I know and believe that there's, again, so much more to come. And you keep on doing you, and I believe in you, and I'm very proud of you.
Thank you so much, bro. I'm so proud of him for starting his podcast, you know.
Thank you.
So many people talk about him, but they don't do it. But you took the leap of faith. And look, you got your own studio now. The mics are so cool. These are better mics than the ones I used.
I'm
so
sure.
Good. Very proud of you, man. Like, it's so cool. Like, only in a few months.
Yeah, thank you, Nate. Likewise. But it's always, as you said, like, you surround yourself with people that sort of lifts you up. Because, you know, sometimes maybe there's that question as well I want to ask, like, and I've asked this to you offline, like, you know, what do you do? Because everyone gets negativity and you get all these comments that sometimes maybe affect you and they don't affect you. How do you deal with that?
I don't care. Honestly, I think that's also a good thing. Whereas I don't care if people, okay, I appreciate that people enjoy my content, but if somebody comes up to me and be like, oh, I really love your content, it's really nice. I'm really grateful, but that doesn't make me happier. And I think that's important, because when the opposite does happen, when somebody comes up to me and says, I hate your content, it's trash, I also don't care.
Yeah.
Because I'm not doing it I am doing it for them, but I'm also doing it for me.
Yeah.
If I enjoy what I'm doing, if I'm proud of what I'm doing, who cares what a stranger on the internet thinks of you? You know, it's like the same thing. Like, you're walking in your life and you're walking in a mall, like 100 people see you, they don't care. And then one like random ibu-ibu just says, itu sepatunya nggak bagus. Like, it doesn't matter. You're going to forget about it in like 5 seconds. Who cares what strangers think?
Yeah.
It matters what you think. If you're proud of yourself, that's all that matters.
Amazing. That's a great way to end. Thank you, Nathan, for your time again. And everyone who's not followed Nathan, I'll put his links on below here, all his social media platforms, and I continue to support you. And thank you, Nathan, once again.
Likewise, man. Everybody follow his podcast. It's really good stuff.
Thank you, Nathan. Thank you for tuning in to Defy the Odds. If this story moved you, share it with a friend. Don't forget to subscribe so you don't ever miss an episode.